All right.
You think this? I think you guys talked enough aliens to fucking really boost your search engine results on YouTube.
No, we'll be eliminated from all search engine results. But I really
there's no doubt
about
you'll
that.
be penalized for this. And Joe, you should say something about that. Like, you're an American, you're allowed to talk to me. Because they're going to say, Joe Rogan had Jones on to say no one died at Sandy Hook. BS.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone's going to say that. But people probably will say some things. But I think also, the idea that, like, anybody should be able to tell you that you can't talk anymore ever. If you said one thing that people don't like, or if you do talk, it has to be only on your site and you have to be trapped out of all of the different platforms for social media. That's a slippery slope, And I'm not promoting hate, but here's the thing: you're not a hateful person. I know you're not a hateful person. You might have said things that are angry in the past about certain people, or been angry about a certain event in the news, but you're not a hurtful, angry person. If there's things that you say that they can say, hey, this violates some sort of a pattern of behavior, you're attacking someone, you're giving out someone's address, that kind of shit, they should be able to take it down.
Yeah, I agree. They should show. That's not speech that's fine either. I'm not doing that.
That's what I was going to get to. There should be a clear set of rules, and you could look at these rules the way a lawyer would look at them and say, is this in violation? Is my client arrested? Well, no, your client didn't have anything illegal on him, and we did a search and we found no drugs and we found no illegal weapons. But we suspected that he was up to something.
And that's what I'm getting
the way
at.
He was talking.
Just in closing to say this, I don't want to make myself the center of this. At the end of the day, InfoWars went from really successful and huge to like zeitgeist insane.
But do you take any responsibility for any of that? Do you think
I'm a human. I'm not perfect.
Right. Do you think that maybe it made it easy for some of the people that were going to attack you, and I've been guilty of this myself, by providing fuel?
No, yeah.
By saying stupid shit.
And they take it out of context.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying is.
Exactly.
They say it. It's globalist funded, big corporation. This is what I'm going to say in closing. It's come out. We're going to release this soon.
Well, the thing is, it's all left wing. That's where it's weird.
But it's a problem.
It's a problem because you have one ideology that's overwhelmingly in control of tech. And I agree with them on a lot of things, on social programs, and a lot of it on welfare and universal basic income and civil rights and women's rights. I agree with them on a lot of stuff. But it's an ideology, like any ideology.
But Joe, I want to agree with you.
You have to jump
I want to agree with you, but you're wrong.
But it doesn't have free speech in it. There's a lot of
Joe,
issues.
I just learned all this 2 weeks ago.
What?
I got documents. I'll come back if you want.
What you just learned?
You're right. I've been attacking the left for doing it, and they're the instrumental group that's carrying it out. Who you would think would defend. If you're right-wing fascist, who do you get to go after free speech?
Who do you get?
The left.
And you trick them.
You trick them. And I'm not trying
to
worship.
So you think the right wing is tricking the left wing into shutting down free speech?
No, I've confirmed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have confirmed.
It's a goddamn conundrum.
That the Republican Party, not the average, Tea Party people, the Republican Party is blue blood. It thinks it runs the Democrats. And it learned what was happening. And I can come back for a whole show if you want on this, or come on my show about it. No, seriously.
I'll come on your show. I'm going to be in
that's why the Republicans.
In March, I'm going to be at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin.
Promise you're coming on.
I'm coming on.
All right, good.
I'm coming on.
So, Joe, I'm not just saying this. I swear to God, dude, I'll tell you bad stuff about me. I'm telling you the truth here.
I believe you.
The tobacco was amazing, by the way.
It's pretty good stuff.
I swear to
you could be a stand-up comedian.
You could be, right?
You could transition.
My problem is.
You want to do stand-up?
Sure.
You could crush Alex.
Joe, I'm not trying to lie to you.
Man.
Dude, he would
Joe,
crush.
I'm telling you the truth,
very
man.
good.
I'm not trying to bullshit like everybody else. I'm telling you, man. I the problem is it's so real. Like every time I forget what I was going to say. What was I talking about?
You being a comic?
Yeah, man.
No.
You said you wanted to transition out of this. What else? What else you got planned? What was the other plan?
We were just talking about social media and YouTube and people being able to silence people and push their leftist ideology or right wing ideology.
Don't
you were
believe
saying
me.
that the Republicans were manipulating the Democrats.
Because I know your secret. You are an empathetic, real guy. That's why I love you. And you were kind of couldn't handle it anymore, which I actually want to be like that. So then you kind of dialed out, so I was aggressive to get you to look at it. I have looked at all this stuff, and I have seen what their own prospectus and their own plans are. And they go to Congress and they lie about all of it. They're not liberal. They're not conservative. It's big corporations lining up with China as you said earlier, to unify the propaganda to quote influence China. No, dude, they get all the technology. They've used our open society to totally take over, and so that's what I'm trying to get through to you is that they're coming after everybody. Like you said earlier, when I first met you today, you walk in the office, I was here 10 minutes before you, and you go, I want to talk about the thing you said about, the censorship and how once they get us to submit, we're broken.
No, what you said was that it was a slippery slope, that if you give in 1%, you go, it's 1%, I still have this other 99%, and then you start moving the boundaries. And you start moving it closer and closer. And it 100% makes sense. People exist in these control patterns. It's really common.
And they keep asking me,
Yeah.
like, oh, when are you going to give up? Everything's okay as soon as you do. Like, when are you going to give up?
Be okay. What does that mean? What does give up mean? You stop talking? So if people enjoy watching, this is where it gets weird. If people enjoy watching you talk and other people don't, why can't the people who don't just not watch you talk? What is going on here?
He's promoting truth.
He is promoting truth. But I think what they've done is they've found these little pockets of things that you've said. Well, that too, but things you've said that maybe you shouldn't have said.
That threaten everybody. Like I don't want to put down, the truth is I make Jack Dorsey this villain. No, like we had Pool on, it's true. They had millions of people harassing the stock and attacking and lying, going, he's currently attacking children. He's trying to attack children at their houses. And so it wasn't the fact that I got in a CNN guy's face. And I get as a shareholder and a company owner, I'm not defending Jack Dorsey or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
What's the guy?
The other guy. Twitter. I don't know who the other guy. Jack Dorsey's the Twitter guy.
Yeah, and Oliver Dorsey.
Yeah.
And it's all admitted is what I'm saying is I'm not even that guy's enemy. I understand like he had millions of people attacking the shareholders.
Yes.
Did you hear about there's a chef that makes pastries. She's worked there 10 years at Trump's hotel in Florida. And BuzzFeed found out who she was and doxed her and said she's a cult member, fire her. And you're like, what does that even mean? Like, why would anybody harass a pastry chef?
That's a very good question. People feel like they're at war. That's part of the problem with all this shit. That's why I was saying be reasonable. People feel like they're at war, the right versus the left, instead of just being a bunch of people talking about ideas and trying to figure it out.
But at least take on Hillary or Alex Jones or Bill Clinton or Donald Trump. Well, since when is it
a pastry chef? Yeah.